Hello and welcome to another Arduino tutorial. In this tutorial, what we are going to do is first of all build something like this or assemble. So here is a traffic light system using 3 LED lights, jump wires, and then resistor, and connected to the Arduino. So that's the first part of the tutorial. The second part of the tutorial is I'll go through the coding, and the code will run the traffic light system. In the traffic lights system, in this case, what happens is the red light will come on, then the amber light will come on together, and then after a few seconds, this will go off and the green light will come on, and that will reverse back again. The green light and an amber light will come on, and then the two will go off, and immediately the red light would come on. The final part of this exercise would be where you guys have to do inside a classroom is you'll be given a button, and you will connect the button to the Arduino and modify or rewrite this program to make this from the traffic light to a pedestrian crossing light. So in that case, only the green light would be always on, and when the pedestrian presses the button, after a few seconds it will start with the amber light, and then the amber and the green will go off, and then the red light would come on for a specific period of time, and then later on, after a few seconds, it will go back to the green light until somebody presses the button. Okay, so the first exercise, when you write a program, the program will execute, and the traffic light system would go into a loop mode, and it will just keep on running the same thing again and again. However, with the pedestrian light, nothing happens apart from the green light always stays on, and when the pedestrian presses the button, and then you'll have the red, the amber, and the green light would come on. Okay, so I have started, this is how I designed it. However, I've got some small problem here, which is for some reason I cannot move it does. Okay, it's moved actually. Let me just undo. And I cannot bring in any other components. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw here, and I'll explain you how you connect this. To start off, I'm going to pause so I just paused for a second and then imported LED light just to explain you. The LED light have got 2 pins. So one is a short leg, the other one is a long leg. The short one is a negative, and the long one is a positive. Okay, so this will be connected to the positive line. And how the breadboard works is that in these pins, underneath there is a metal strip. So when you come and pin into this line, they are all connected. So they are in series. So that's how it works. So the first part, what I've done here is I put LEDs into the strip. So if I could just pull it. So you could see what happens is when I bring the LED light and put them into the pin, the LED will be the breadboard will be displaying green light. So effectively what it's saying to us is this line is active, so it's live. Okay, so that's what I've done. For now, I'll delete this. And the idea here is, so since this is connected, I'm just trying to, the point is just to create some sort of circuit. So what I meant is, there is a ground from Arduino, so the ground will continue into this pin. So that pin is connected, and remember, that's the ground, so the ground is connected here. So right now, what I have is I have a complete circuit from here, which goes in here, into the Arduino, and from the Arduino, something happens here. That would be your program. It reads the program in there, and then it comes back again into that line, and the power will travel through that into the resistor. Can you see that? So I put it into the pin. The pin is connected to the resistor, and the resistor is connected to the positive. So what you have effectively is a continuous. So let me see if I could change the color actually. So if I do green, that's much better. So from here, it goes into that. Yeah, it travels there, and it travels through this resistor into the positive, and of course now it will light up. So can you see that it's actually a complete circuit? So it starts here, goes through that into the resistor, and through this into the Arduino, comes back to the negative side. So we repeat this 3 times, and the next one is connected to pin number 9, and pin number 9 we plug it there, and at the same point we put a resistor, and that resistor should always be connected to the positive side of the LED light, and that will light up, and then eventually this will go through here, and this is light up now again, and underneath all, remember this is one strip, so that's all connected, and this goes in this negative, and this, remember what I've done, because since it's connected, I just put a jump wire there, and all this is negative, and from here it goes into the negative. So I'm sharing the negatives here. Yeah. Okay, so that's the idea of the creating your circuits. Once you have created this, and now it's time to just explain about the program, and I'll run Arduino. Okay, I don't know what is going on here. If I go back in here, yeah. So this is the program. So let me explain how this works. And really the best thing what I could do is open up the Arduino and file, new, and I want to copy and paste this. It doesn't even allow me to copy. I don't know why. Okay, so I need to pause for it. Okay, so what I've done is I copied this code into the Arduino, and if I could just scroll up here, and if I bring the Arduino back again, yeah, okay. And what I could do maybe is okay. Maybe adjust everything in such a way so that you guys will be able to see. Okay, that's much better. Okay, so this is an Arduino sketch, and I put the code into the Arduino, and I'm just going to explain how this code works. So to start off, we got integer. So anything that you see with color in this editor, it means we have to write it exactly as it is, but anything with black we could change it. So here it says integer red delay. So first of all, I'm declaring something. So in Arduino, the first part what we do is declare what we are going to use. So in this case, this is a virtual thing, so that's we physically cannot see these two red delay and green delay, but anything else is real stuff. So red LED, so that's we are referring to that LED. Amber LED, we are referring to that LED, and the green LED, which is that. And we said integer red LED is equal to 2, and then semicolon. And the whole idea, what we are saying is we are going to bring in an LED which is red, and we are going to call it red LED, and that is going to connect it to number 2. And as you can see, that if we follow that from that leg there out, we are connected to number 2. And the same way, integer amber LED connected to number 9, which is good, and LED green connected to number 12. So these three are physical stuff that we are declaring them, but we have to virtual stuff that we declared. And I'll come back to that later on why we have to declare it this way. So what we are saying is we are going to use these 5 items. So the next part is for the real hardware, which is in this case the LED light. How are we going to set them up? And setup is telling me pin mode. Pin mode, we are referring to those pins. They are called pin mode. Pin mode LED, red LED, which is this, is an output. So what we are saying is it's not an input, it's an output. With Arduino, any of these pin can be input, they can be output. So you need to watch another tutorial which I have created regarding the Arduino, and it's called Arduino Explained. Okay, so we got 3 setups. So pin mode, red LED output, amber LED output, and then green LED output. So we have declared, and then we have said how we are going to use this equipment. Finally, the actual program. So when we start, you need to start with this bracket. Mind you guys, be careful of these brackets. Yeah, so there are different type of brackets and we have to use them exactly. So void loop. So this is the actual loop. First we say digital write. So what we are saying is write to pin number, in this case to a digital write. That's what we'll do, high. So when you start, it will always be red, and then there is a delay. Delay by how much? Delay by red delay, and red delay, remember, there is a 10,000 milliseconds. So when we start the program, the red light would come on for 10,000 milliseconds, and then the next line is being executed, and in this case is digital write amber LED high. High refers to means on or 1, and then there is a delay 1500. So can you see how I declare these 2 delays? One, I declared it there and then I called just the name. The other way is I said 15,000, so in this case it's milliseconds. So the red light would come on, then the amber light would come on, and then it says digital write. Yep. Red LED low, so the red one will go off, and then digital write amber amber LED low, so the 2 red and amber light will go off, whereas the green will come on, and then it says delay, green delay. Green delay we are referring by how much? By that much amount of milliseconds. And then finally the last one is we are going to reverse what we wrote here, which is the amber light is high, and the right digital, the green light will go off. There's a delay, excuse me, and then it cannot be this amber, but this would be the red light. Sorry, so amber is high. Let me just see. I'm not 100% sure this should be low, because now what we are saying is red, amber, and then the green is on. There you go, the green is on. There's a delay, and then that's it. I understand. Okay, so and then what we are saying is the amber will go high while the green is still on, and then the green light would go off, and then the amber light would go off, and then of course the red light should be copy, and this would be high. See, capital letters, so it's okay, and then the red light would come on. So red, amber, green, and then when green is on, the amber will come on. That's why we are saying here, while green is on, the amber will come on, and then the green will go off, the amber will go off, and the red light will start. So this is really how you create the Arduino program. In the next exercise, I would like you to see how you could actually remodify this code, maybe by using the if statement if the button is not being pressed or something, and then we could write, but don't forget to modify this, yeah, before you actually put the button. Okay, so that's it for this lesson. I'm sorry about that I couldn't drag the components and show you and build it, but I suppose you understand the basic of it. So see you in the next lesson.